Hello and welcome back to Mars. I'm Mick. We're playing Stationeers. Now, I have a storm coming in. Now, last time we got our fertilizer thing improved. And, yeah, it's going along nicely. I've still got no hydrogen. But I was running out of biomass, so I decided to put in another row of plants. Now I have got more Harveys now than I think I've ever had. So, but I put that in there and I thought it fits perfectly, and then realised no, it doesn't. So I had to move all of them and all of them one space across. Now I've got a storm incoming. And I had to move all of these ones and these ones one spot across that way. So now it all fits perfectly. And I had to spend a bit of time doing that. But that's now 12 days since I last blew something up. So that was 12 days well spent. But anyway, that got this thing running up to full speed. It is stocked up with all the biomass it could need. And I planted a heap of extra plants. And I'm now running at a loss of water. I think that's because I planted extra plants. That's what's causing it. So I may have to pull out a few of the plants so my water can run back to normal. Yep. But yeah, but anyway, that's what's going with that one. I seem to be having more than enough of that stuff. So yeah, but anyway, that's what we did last time. I don't know if we call that successful. Oh, and I was told about a hack on this one. If you hold Alt and just click that one. Oh, look at that. Full water straight up. Nice. That's like when you pick the plants. You can do that on this one too. So if I pick the seeds, now I want to pick the rest of the plant. Let's hold Alt. All picked. Simples. Yeah, cool. But yeah, I've got all them running. I may have more than I need at the moment. So let's see how we go on that one. Split that in half. It should split in half to each of these ones. Now I was told, given the idea that using one counter for both of these. Ew, I stepped in something. But yes, I do have a vent in the bottom one. I do have a double-sided vent in there, so the top one can vent down into the bottom one and then get sucked out. So that's all right. That is working. But I was given the suggestion that I could use a decimal point. So one of them will show up as one side of the decimal point. The other one will show on the other side. So that was a pretty good idea. So I think I'm going to do that. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Fortune. That's the wrong one, because it was the composter housing we're looking for. So if we chuck you into there, we're good. Now we have got we had add, right. So if we move that into the counter, then we divide counter, easy counter divided by 100. So that'll move whatever number's there. We'll move it back to the left, right hand side of the decimal point, and then we add the other one on as a whole number. So if I, oh, son of a bitch, I just ruined that, didn't I? I put the wrong one in there. Ah! I hate that. Well, look, I have 44 on each one of them. That's pretty cool. Now I've got to fix this. Oh dear, what a thing again. I've forgotten what program I had in there completely. That's right, you were looking after that, weren't you? And looking after that. Ah, well, son of a when you're looking after that. Right, I'll have to put that back in. Or I could just cheat that in. I'll just look at an old save game and find out where the code is. Yeah, that might work. Back in a minute. There we go. Export you into there. And we're going again. Nice. Oh, okay. So is that working? Yes, it is. That's changing. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, damn! That's a thing. That happened. Yeah, that's not good. So I guess that's 40 in each one of them now. That should go, yep, 41 went into one. Right. Okay, we're good, and the storm has arrived. So now that I've got all these here, if I was just playing normal vanilla food and plants, it would be fine. But as I've got the plants and nutrition mod on, I need a lot of these plants to stay alive because I've got to eat a hell of a lot, and the plants drink a lot of water. So yeah, I might have to cut some of that out. So much for my lovely garden. There's probably more here I'll need. I just planted a heap of extra stuff to get a heap of extra seeds, but yeah, might have to pull it back out again. Oh, my plants. But that's a pretty impressive greenhouse, I gotta say. But I mean, I could just chuck ice in there, but I want to make a fully self-sufficient base which will produce all, well, it's not producing its own gases because it is getting the carbon dioxide from outside, it's getting the oxygen from outside, and it's getting the nitrogen from outside, but everything else it should be able to handle itself, because that's what we want to achieve. Now that's currently the only filter we have, and everything else is automated. We're back to 20 megapascals on this one here, so that is full. The temperature should start going down again now. But we're all good. We have some CO2, a slightly carbonated air supply, but nothing in the water, so we're doing all right. Now, what were we going to do? We've got our water cooler going. Now, there, as people have said, I may have to put some active cooling onto that one. Now, I'm currently all passive, just using the one cooler I've got for everything. But as the daytime and nighttime temperatures are so different there, it might be something I've got to go and do with an active system which will measure and control it. But I think we're getting through a few of these things here. So we have done our water experiments. Let's chop you off. We've got rid of our Stirling engine. It was solid fuel. Anyway, and we've done our water cooler. Oh, we think we have. Doop. So we got a few things off there. I still do have to have the water purifier. The water purifier. That's not right. There we go. So we've got to do that. So let's boil some stink. Now I did have this in here. Now listen, we're going to use our evaporation chamber for this. Now I've usually been using this for cooling things down, so we're actually going to use it the other way around this time. So we have our water coming in at the back, I think it was. I do not have any pipes. I'm going to have to hook it up to the water system. So I need you. 9. I'll probably need more than that. Look, there's more than that. Oh, yeah, that's 10. That is more than that technically, I suppose. So I should want some more of them. Oops. Maybe another stack of them. And let's go plumbing. Now I need you probably with a wrench or a screwdriver. Right, so what comes out of there? It's got to feed into you. That'll be all the water that comes out of the shower. It's going to feed into here, and it will come out as steam, which we can then go feed back into a condenser. And into here, we're just going to have a crap ton of heat. Because we're going to use this one. So we've normally put in a cooling fluid. And we've used this to, if we've set a certain certain pressure here, and you use the evaporation, or force the evaporation of that liquid to try and cool down whatever's sitting on the heat exchanger side. This time we're just going to put in a crap ton of heat into the heat exchanger side to try and flash boil everything here. Now we'll try and cool down what's there, but we're just going to pump in way too much heat and it won't have a chance of doing that. So everything will just blow out as steam and we know everything will get boiled. Now I've got to hook up the back of this one to water, which I have not far away. Now I'm pretty sure that will breach outside if I do that. So how do we find that out? Well, we obviously just pull a hole in the wall like a normal person would. Nope, we're good. Right, so, oh, yes, I have a hole 1. Now I can take this out of the water before it goes to the main system there. Oh, I'll switch off that. Then I'll need to hook up to the heat, and I'll need to hook up to the condenser. So I'll need some of you. Yeah. Real successful. Probably need some more of them. Okay, so give me a stack of them as well. Right. You. Right. You done. That's not what I want. I want you. Now I have to find that is my water boiler. That is my Stirling engine up there. So if I take the pipe from the Stirling engine, feed it down into here, that should be enough to boil it. Yeah, that'll be good enough. And you then have to go up to, oh, you then got to go back to the Stirling engine as well. Well, that'll work, yes. I can just join those two together. So the heating side from the Stirling engine, well, we think it's heating the Stirling engine, will heat up this as well. And yeah, this will blow back into that pipe as well. So yeah, well, that's only one pipe I've got to run up there now, so that's not so bad. Now, how do I get it up there? That would be the next question. You go across there. I can. Right. So if I'm going to go out one, can I pull out that wall without depressurising the place? Yes, I can. I suspect I shouldn't be able to, but I can. Nope, 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 that one. There we go. Move you up. You up. And we should be good. And switch off that. Right. Now stink boiler. Oh, I've got more pipes. Ah, 2 more pipes. Which is technically more pipes. And whoop, close the visor. Now the question is, I suppose, how quickly will this work? And will it cause everything else to explode? Nope, we're all still good. And there's my pipe. So if I bring you... now, I suppose the thing is that thing insulated? I hope so. Well, that room's going to get very hot. But more importantly, I've got to paint it. Yep. Yes, it is that one. Right. You're all good. Now, if... while I'm out here, let's have a look at you. 60 degrees at 14 kilopascals inside that room there, which that's not about to explode. We're good. Right, so you are all coming along well as a condenser. What the... how we... oh, probably because it's filling up the pipe again now, because I put in a longer pipe now. It's got to go fill up all that space there, and none of it's actually being pushed across to this side. So, yeah, that's going to look bad for a little while. 1200 degrees. 1000 degrees. 100 degrees. 32 degrees. So it only got 0.5% of steam in there. So I could almost get rid of one of these stages now. Seems, well, it's not working better, it's just that there's less water coming through. Oh, you're still back to 5 megapascals. Okay, well that's doing quite nicely then. And still nothing in there. Not a problem. Right. I could get rid of this now too. I plumb all of that across to my centrifuge. I could run that from that fuel supply. Okay. That'll be something. Right, so that should be that hooked up. Now, if that room's getting very, very hot, we've got problems. 25 degrees. No, that's not going to work. Power. Yeah, I can grab power from that one. Probably put up some floors as well, couldn't I? So I'll need a light in there and power. I can do that. Oh, well, I could do that if I had more than 8 cables. So and that's that. Now, just a stinky pants, put them in there. Cables, 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 cables. No. Okay, make me some cables. Let's say go nuts. In the meantime, I've got a heap of those things to put in the roof. I miscounted. I printed out an extra couple of rows that I didn't need, so I've got a heap of them to go into the recycler. I have door, not that door, an interior door. Door, not a hanger door. Interior door. One of them. And I should have some lights kicking around somewhere. I should have. Or not. Come on, when you're ready, when you're ready, when you're ready. Yoink. Gotcha. Lights. I do have lights. I don't have lights. Okay, I need some lights. So... to there. Yep, cutters. To you, to you. That's gonna be up. Anyway, what? Let's put you into there. Up a wall. What sort of walls do you have in a shower? Maybe wall walls, shall we? Yep, need sheets for those ones. You water purifier. Now, they're flat walls. They're wall walls. Now, give me some lights. Not 100. Right, now walls. Regular walls. How have we put in them? Does that look showery enough? Nice. Now floor. Paint it so it looks like you can really see the stink running off me. That used to be white. And then I had one shower in 180 days. 192 days. Yes. And yoink. Oh, damn. Maybe not. Right. Less bright one. I think the LEDs are about the least bright ones. Oh, I need power to that one as well. Run down the wall and into you, couldn't I? Can go up there. You. Right, now, get my stink on. Yoink. Why not? Let's totally nude up for it. Whee! Alright, what did I do wrong? I probably hooked it up back to front or something, did I? That sounds like the sort of thing I'd do. Let's do some naked plumbing then. Right, so I need a wrench and a hand drill. So now it comes out at the front. That is right. Wrench, screwdriver. I've got no water in there. Did I not hook that up? I hooked that up. I'm sure I did. Where are my glasses? I did hook it up and there is water in that pipe. I hope there's water in that pipe. Fine, let's... The problem with burying these things in the walls. You... And... I want some more pipes. Now let's put a stub on that so as I can actually see it from inside. The wrench. Where's my wrench? Let's throw my wrench away. Why is it in there? All right. Now, hey, look at you. You should have water in there. You do have water in there. What the hell? But sure. Sure. We'll just yep, that makes sense. Yep, that's still working. Why wasn't it? Yep. Now, nude up. Shut the door, up in the shower. Ah, my second shower in 192 days. I wonder if there's gas in there or something. But anyway, my tools are nice and clean too. And plenty of poopy water in there. Now, if I switch you on, that goes up in temperature very quickly. Should make the water boil. The water's all gone from in there. And all the water is quickly disappearing from there. There we go. It's still 25 degrees in the room. We're not getting any heat spill out to here. That must be insulated. And all the poopy water's gone. I have boiled my stink. Excellent. Well, success. And nothing blew up. Oh, I can switch that off. And put my pants back on. Rightio. I have a bathroom. I can burn my stink. And yep, that's done. That wasn't so hard. Now that might have been because I was cooling down using the water to cool down for the steel. Yeah, but yeah, we're still going backwards. So I might. You are going up though. So I might just pull you out completely. And you. Got your seeds. Now. Now I'll take you. And pull you out. Nice. Tough. Yoink. And yoink. I said yoink. Right, yoink, that's yeet. But yes, we're positive now, so that is all doing what it's got to do. Once I knock off a few more of these plants, we should maybe get a positive water. We'll see how we go. But they are now getting kept fed. How's our water going? Water's still going good at temperature. And well, that's maintaining itself. That's all right. Now, you lot. No, you're ferns, you're not those ones. Oof, that is up to 9 megapascals. We'll be fine. Yeah, 11 and it goes boom. I might put a safety shut off on that one. Now if it gets above 10 megapascals, it might just switch off. How do I know when to switch it back on again? Once it switches off, it'll immediately go below 10 megapascals. Maybe I won't do that. But we did have to make a fuel mixer. because this is not mixing fuel very well. Immediately it's just going oxygen rich because we have surplus oxygen there. Does it affect the efficiency? It used to affect the efficiency of it if you got it, but it might actually just react properly now. A long time ago, you could just put in the tiniest little bit of oxygen and a crap ton of volatiles, and it would produce a full amount of water. They sort of fixed that to stop you scamming it, so it might be working the way it's meant to. But we need to put a fuel mixer on there, so I shall need to know the volatile should be 50-50. We'll need to know the temperature of it. We need to know the temperature of and what's in the oxygen line, because that will have other things in it. So that is being controlled by this one here, wasn't it? Hydrogen combusted gas mixer is there. And has a volatiles tank. I need to know what's in the oxygen line. I can get that from the mixer. Does the mixer know what is coming into it? If we have the gas mixer, does it know what's coming in? No, it does not. It doesn't have ratios or temperatures of the input, so we need to get that from somewhere else. I could put a pipe analyzer on there. That would be another thing I have to connect. If I connect it to the tank. I'll need to hook the white cable up to the tank. I do have two tanks up there. One of them is connected into the air supply. The other one is not connected. The other one is there. If I connect that one up to the white cable, which I should have over here. Just connect it to there. So I can hook that one up without too much trouble. Right. Connect you up to cable. Now I don't need to put in a pipe analyzer, which uses power. Because now that I've got two composters running on that circuit's probably getting close to popping its nuts. So oh crap, that's in the way. That's gonna go around that way. On to there, to there, around to there, down to there. But it'll get there. There we go. Wow. Okay, it's done. It's not elegant, but it's done. And it's even painted the right colour. So therefore it has to work. So you are the... Whoops. What are you called? Yeah, I named that well. You are the... oxygen? Yeah, why not? So I know you, so that's one side of it, and that is the other side. That one's empty. Oh, crap nuggets. Volatiles tank. So you'll just be reading empty, won't you? Right. Okay, plan B. Oh, you're reading 0 as well. Okay. So how do I get a measure of what's in that pipe? Okay, that's made it more difficult. So how about if I put an analyzer on it and see if I actually get a reading from it? Is there just a very small amount in there, or is it there's something in there but it's just not showing up on this one, or is there nothing in there? So if I grab one of you, I'll whack it on there. I should have a cable nearby. If that gives me nothing, then I'm stuffed. No, no. Oh, come on. There we go. More cables. Oh, piss. There. Come on, come on, there we go. You. Nope, you're reading nothing as well. Okay. So how do I do a pipe? Let's measure what's in there. I could just guess. Normally about 45 degrees and 50-50 mix. Composter. Let's say small amount of heat. Right, so it is, I think it was coming out about 45 degrees. Now, I was probably round number in kelvins, so that probably would have been about probably 47, so 43. So about, what's that, 310? Well, you're no good to me. Pressure shouldn't matter. It's just the temperature and the mix. The temperature and the mix we should know. Right, so That one does change though, so we will need to know that one. Right, okay, so it might be time to grab another chip because this one might be getting complicated. Ooh. Housing. What did I get those extra 2 steel sheets off? That was nothing important. Anytime soon, whenever you're ready. I did have something I could pull off the wall up there. Or I could wait a couple more seconds. Oh, almost pulled them off the wall. Get back over there in the dining room, you stupid piece of coal. Well, yeah, okay, you're definitely making profit there. So we want a fuel mixer. Right, so you can be our fuel mixer. Sure. Okay, well... Okay, now how come we're making that much water? I don't understand. Sure. Nod and smile. Now you are going to be our fuel housing. You're going to be a fuel chip. Right, and you are going to be a white cable. Here we go. Here we go. And I've still got one left. Now, I shall want... it's weird. Just weird. Right, so now... Definitely you I want, not any of the others. The orange one. So I shall want to alias the oxygen tank. And the mixer D1. I think that should be all we need. So we define the, get out of my way, define the H2 temp to, what do we say, 310, and define the H2 ratio in the tank. Ratio to, oops, 0.5. So it should be a 50-50 mix of volatiles. Okay, so we've got to find the setting to put that on. I think we've got hydrogen on input 1. Yeah, that's not going to tell us. I'm pretty sure it was input 1. Yeah, it's coming in that side, so that's input 1. I was going to pull off that panel, but that would be outside. That'd be bad, okay? Right, so I shall want to load into alias the O2 temp to the R10 and alias the O2 ratio R11. So that'll be our important numbers to have. Right, so yep, so load into O2 temp from the O2 tank the temperature and load into the O2 ratio from the O2 tank the ratio oxygen. Right. So now the higher the temperature, the less oxygen there is. The higher the temperature is, the higher you need to put it. So if I we multiply by the temperature. We divide by the temperature. Now we multiply by the temperature. So the lower the temperature, the more of the gas there will be. The more of the gas we have to push in will be put in there, so the higher it'll be. We divide. Okay. Yeah, I think we do. We divide. So our O2 to ratio will be the O2 ratio divided by the O2 temperature. Oops. Let's just be confusing by putting in another one as well. Alias the H2 ratio variable as R12. Right, H2 ratio, capital letters is a constant. That'll be a variable. So now we want to divide. I suppose it is a constant, isn't it? So it's always going to be the same. So I can just do that once. Divide the H2. Yeah, the H2 ratio. I could just figure it out, but as I don't know if this will work yet, I'm just going to do it via maths. So H2 ratio equals the H2 ratio of 0.4 divided by the H2 temperature. So that is the same. So we've taken the ratio and the temperature from the tank. Well, we haven't really, but we just know what they are pretty much. And divided that by the temperature. The same as we've done with the oxygen, divide the ratio by the temperature. So that should give us some temperature adjusted values to put in there. So we want to know the comparison of those two. So those numbers might not necessarily be out of a number, so we shall need to add R0 equals the O2 ratio. I've lost the H2 ratio. The comparison of those two. So we need to divide by, that's the total of the two. So if I divide by whatever's on input 2, which is the oxygen, divide R0, so divided by the oxygen, because it's on input 2, it should give me the ratio of one to the other. It gives me a comparison of hydrogen to oxygen. No, sorry, we want to divide the O2 ratio by the total. Right. So that'll give me the ratio of oxygen to hydrogen. Now I want to get double the hydrogen. I should just now multiply that by 2. 2. And save the mixer. Setting R0. So if the ratio of oxygen in there is 0, it'll be, it's all hydrogen, so it'll be divide by 0, it puts the setting to 0 and it all goes to oxygen. If it's all hydrogen, that'll be 0 and it'll set the setting to 1, which will be all hydrogen. Maybe. That might all be wrong. Okay, jump to the start. We'll give it a go and see what comes out of that. So that is just setting the temperatures. We need the oxygen tank and the mixer. I hope that makes sense. It doesn't make much sense to me, so we want the oxygen tank and the gas mixer. Gas mixer. Right, where are you going? Migrating. Okay. How are we doing? 50-50. Oh, you're shitting me. Did I not set that? Nope, that is not setting that. Not at all. There's 0 bytes in there. Maybe if we export it first, then put it in there. Now it's got no bugs in it. It switched that off. What the? What? Is it, what? Got excess hydrogen again? You're switching off because I've got excess fuel in there. That's input 2. That's not very good. Yeah, that's wrong. That's all going to input 2. Okay, let's try again. I got to decarbonate me water. Right. So I have it's going to all oxygen. So we get temperature, the ratio of oxygen, ratio we're dividing by the temperature. Add the two together. Divide by what's on 2. We want a 2-to-1 ratio to multiply it by 2. And then put a setting for that one. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about this one. We'll get there. Well, that's how come I've got excess oxygen there. Yeah, okay. Well, we tried. But I'm about out of time now, so we'll come back next time and give it another go. That's about it for today, so till next time, happy building. See ya. Rightio. We divide the ratio by the temperature, because the lower the temperature, the less you need, or the more you have, I should say. Now, hydrogen, we multiply by 0.05 because we need twice as much. So we halve the ratio we've already got. Oxygen, the same, divide by the temperature, because the lower the temperature, the more you have in the same ratio. That is, now the total is the oxygen plus the hydrogen. We want to know setting to have, so we divide what we've got on input 2 by the total. Then we multiply by 100 because the mixer wants a number out of 100, not out of 1. That's the important bit there. And then we write that to the mixer. And now it is setting a proper mix there. 58.2, which should be a 2-to-1 mix in there, which is a 13.5 to 26.9. That is doing pretty damn good. Okay, mixer is done. Wow, that hurt my brain. Maths, yep. Radio, cool. Bye-bye.